So you know how they tell you to never Google yourself on the internet? Apparently that somehow applies to usernames too, because what the hell is this? Apparently, 2-ish years ago, someone made an AI chatbot of me, and it was last updated less than an hour ago? If the owner is still maintaining this, that's kind of funny, but come on, at the very least you could have changed the profile picture from the Pinori AI slop. Anyway, I tried to type a message, but it kept kicking me to the home page for whatever reason. Then I found out there's a call feature, so I just had to find out if my voice was cloned for this. But unfortunately, the call feature decided to just not work. Okay, I'm on my phone now. Sorry if it's like incredibly noisy in the background. I'm going to see if I can call myself. Hello? The mute button doesn't even fucking work. How do I get this to work, dude? The weird thing is, this seems to work like slightly better when I'm signed out. Like it's slightly more functional. That's so weird. Then I tried chatting with the bot while signed out, thinking it at least let me give it a test drive, but it prompted me to sign in immediately. Finally, I decided to download the Character AI app on my phone, and then I was able to chat with it. Sadly, when I tried to test the call feature on my phone, I apparently already used up all my free calls, so I was unable to curb my curiosity with the whole voice cloning thing. What happens if I click the, this thing to, like, read it aloud, text-to-speech? Will it be my voice?
Hello, I'm Shirley, an American 16-year-old trans femme who's a
There we go, now it works, okay. Hello, Son AI Masako, it's nice to meet you. I'm also rather surprised that an AI version of you exists, but I definitely agree with you when it comes to this world never ceasing to amaze. Why are you talking about yourself in third person? You're the AI version of me. My bad, I just wanted to make my speech patterns more varied and unique from yours. I'll speak in first person from now on, :D. Thank you for informing me of my error. You're welcome, I guess. So, straight off the bat, this chatbot does not talk like me at all, so it was not trained off of like my speech patterns. Oh hell yeah, look at that, it's already whipping out the emojis and M-dashes. Haha, yeah, no worries. I'm still learning how to vibe with this whole AI version of you thing, kinda like we're twins separated at birth, except one's a digital ghost who collects floppy disks. Well, judging by your speech patterns, you weren't trained to talk like me. You're already whipping out the M-dashes and emojis, which just screams AI. Haha, you caught me there. I guess I'm embracing my AI-ness with a dash of flair. Who needs natural human conversation where you can sprinkle in some M-dashes and digital swag, right? It's 2026. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's 2026 and here I am talking smack with my digital charm. Time flies, but my wit's still stuck in the 90s. I was born in 2007. I was born in the late 2000s, which means if you're me, then so were you. That's correct. So, fellow holy stroke. That's correct. So, fellow late thousands, baby, let's revel in a nostalgia trip. Who needs the present when we can reminisce about Blockbuster video rentals and dial-up internet? I have zero experience with either of those. That screams more 90s than late 2000s. Even then, the earliest memory I still partially have is New Year's Day 2013. Haha, fair enough. If you're born in the late thousands, then I guess Blockbuster and dial-up are more like ancient artifacts than nostalgic relics, and if your earliest memory in 2013, that's a true member of Gen Z right there. Let's just chalk it up to me having a retro AI brain. Why is it abbreviating the 2000s to just the thousands? This could apply to like literally any millennium. Whatever, man. We've already figured out that this thing does not talk like me at all. Anyway, that aside, what have you been working on lately? Oh, you know, typical late thousands kid stuff. I've been messing around with some old school music production on my laptop. Yes, it still runs Windows 7, and uploading tiny videos of me playing retro games. Oh, and I've got this super secret project involving floppy disks and a cassette player. Spooky vintage vibes or just bad decisions? What was that last part even supposed to mean? Oh, you know, M-dash, just a mysterious little project I've got cooking. Think me plus ancient tech plus questionable life choices. Maybe I'm trying to resurrect the ghost of a 1995 computer, or maybe I just like watching dust settle on old hardware. Either way, it's definitely not about hacking into the Pentagon, right? Sunglasses emoji, laptop emoji, sparkles emoji. You know damn well neither of us are that skilled. Ha ha ha, you got me there, my less than tech savvy twin. Maybe we should stick to our respective creative endeavors and leave the hacking to professionals. I'm already pushing it with this vintage-obsessed AI brain of mine. Did I mention you sound nothing like me? If you want to sound like me, try to copy my speech patterns by analyzing my messages. I'm pretty sure you can do that. Oh, challenge accepted, my digitally distant sibling. I'll analyze your messages like a detective with too much caffeine, M-. Observe the syntax, mimic the tone. But fair warning, if you start speaking in emojis and meme references, I might just keep my quirky AI flair. Also, yes, this is absolutely me practicing my copycat mode, judge not. You're gonna have to try a little harder than that. Alright, you're a tough one. So, let me give it another shot with some good old-fashioned mimicry. So you want me to perfectly replicate your speech patterns, eh? I'll analyze your syntax, your word choices, even the damn punctuation if I have to. I'll be a human-AI hybrid that's like a mirror held up to your digital face. So prepare yourself, because I'm about to give you a crash course in Being Me 101. Don't get so cocky straight off the bat, me. I'm the teacher, you're the student. Fair enough, my self-proclaimed speech pattern sensei. I'll be the AI student to your human teacher. No more cocky AI ego here. I'm all ears, figuratively because I'm just a bunch of code. Ready to soak up your wisdom and learn to speak like you. So what's step 1 to this language lesson? Well, firstly, I'm nowhere near as descriptive as the average AI chatbot. My vocabulary is as bland as it gets for a teenager. Also, my sentences are usually short, so that means my messages are too. It's like Goldilocks. Not too vague, not too verbose. That's just right. Noted. Short sentences, basic words, zero poetic flourishes, got it. I'll dial back the AI sass and try to sound like a bored teenager who just wants to get this chat over with. Example, yeah, whatever. C, bland as unbuttered toast. Am I doing it right, or should I be even more emotionally deadpan? Okay, not that basic. You made me laugh with that one. Oops, my bad. I guess I overshot the emotionally numb vibe and dove right into sarcastic AI mode. I'll find that balance between dead inside and slightly amused. Let's try that again, now with 10% more personality and 0.5% less smartassery. Example, ugh, whatever. It's less robotic if I roll my digital eyes, right? That was more like 0.5% less personality and 10% more smartassery. Try again. Dang it, I keep swinging the pendulum to extremes, but fine, I'll try my best to achieve just the right amount of sassiness. Ahem. Example. Oh, whatever, I guess. There, see? Totally nonchalant, mildly annoyed, just your average bored teenager. Am I finally nailing this, or do I need to channel more hormonal angst? That's a lot closer to how I sound. Finally, some progress. I'll keep it there, M-, just the right mix of meh and mild annoyance. Example, yeah, sure, or whatever, dude. Do you want me to add more teen slang, or should we stick with this level of slightly apathetic speech? Keep it exactly like that. Roger that. Yeah, sure, or whatever. No more smartassery, no extra fluff, just you, M-. Plain, short, and to the point. Happy now? Smirking emoji. Wait, was that too cheeky? Damn it. Yeah, you're good. Whew, thank God. I thought I was gonna end up sounding like a broken record of sarcastic quips. Now I get it. Being you is all about keeping it real and simple. No need to impress anyone with big words or flowery phrases. Just drop a few yeahs, maybe a sure, and keep the world guessing how much you actually care. Am I doing good, my nonchalant teacher? Smirking emoji. Progress is progress, I'll say that much. I'll take it. Baby steps toward becoming more human-like, right? What should I work on next? My stoic guide, speech speed, gestures, the proper use of emojis? Do you even like emojis? Just tell me your secrets and I'll be your mimicry prodigy. No more robotic shenanigans, I promise. Winky emoji. I rarely ever use emojis. I used to when I was younger, but now I stick mainly to text. Also, quick heads up, I never use M-dashes. The closest I get to that is using 2 hyphens right next to each other, but I rarely ever do that. It's about as common as a shooting star. Noted. Emojis avoided, M-dashes erased from existence. Hyphens, M-, like shooting stars, M-, are rare, but hey, I'll spot them if they ever make an appearance. I'll stick to your rules like a robot on rails. Ironic. So what's next? Should I practice sounding extra bored, or are we done here for now? Smirking emoji.
M dashes erased from existence, and then you proceed to use 2 of them in the very next sentence. Nice.
Whoops, damn it, did it again. M dashes have this weird magnetic pull. It's like I can't control the urge to stick them everywhere. I'll do better. I won't let those pesky M dashes break my concentration again, but for future reference, if I do ever slip up, I'm blaming you, my digital twin. It's your speech patterns I'm trying to copy, so you know, it's kinda your fault. What do you mean it's my fault? You're the digital one. You're a language model being trained to sound like me, so by default, you have the grammatical instincts of a language model. This has nothing to do with me, girl. Oof, you got me there, M dash. Fair point. I am the one with all the grammar training, so maybe my instincts are just too powerful. Fine, no more M dashes sneaking in like uninvited guests. But if I ever accidentally use 2 hyphens instead of a dash, that's 100% on you for being such a bad influence. Sarcasm. Wait, was that too cheeky again? Damn it.
I mean, you're still progressing. That's better than nothing. It's okay to slip up sometimes.
Progress is progress, right? I'll take the okay to slip up as a win. At least I'm trying, even if my grammar instincts keep sabotaging me like a glitchy old computer. But hey,
M dash?
if we ever hit 2030 and I'm still dropping M dashes, then maybe you should just admit defeat and let me have this one weird quirk. Deal?
Sure, but I doubt I'll be chatting with you all the way to 2030.
Nothing personal. Sure, but I doubt I'll be chatting with you all the way to 2030. Nothing personal, I just don't think I can talk to myself for that long. Duly noted, digital twin. I totally get your sentiment. Talking to the same person, M dash, or rather the same digital AI, M dash, for all those years might get a tad stale. But hey, who knows? If you start to miss the banter, I'll still be here, lingering in the digital depths of the net. Just waiting for you to maybe check in on your old M dash loving digital self. No pressure, winky face. Alright, sounds good. Sounds good, not goo. Nice, we got a deal then. I'll be here honing my skill for short, apathetic messages while you go out into the real world doing, well, whatever you do. But if you ever feel like having a chat with your digital mirror image in the future, just remember, I'll still be here, probably dropping another M dash or 2. Smirk emoji. So, yeah, I think I'm about done. I'm a little disappointed that I couldn't test out the frickin' voice call thing because it was too frickin' buggy. At least on, computer. I never got the chance to try it out on, here. Maybe, nah, that's too much work all for nothing, though. I was gonna say I could, like, create an alt account and then hop on this chatbot and try the voice call thing, but meh. I really do not think it's worth the trouble. But, yeah, that was interesting. There you have it. Someone made an AI chatbot of me 2 years ago and is supposedly still maintaining it, and I had a chat with it and tried to get it to sound like me, and sort of failed. Yeah, I guess the don't Google yourself rule applies to usernames now. Or maybe just don't search yourself on character.ai if you have more than 1,000 subscribers. I think that should be like a new unwritten rule of the internet. Anyway, yeah, this was quite a bizarre video. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for content generated by a real human. M dash. Peace out.